Hi friends, this is Abhishek and I am going to start a 5 mistake series in which I am going to share my experience of common mistakes which I did in my board exams. And also I am going to tell you about the common mistakes which mainly students do so that they get some less marks which they expect in the exams which they deserves. So let's begin the video, and in this video I am going to tell you about the English marks. Means 82 marks that I got in my 12th boards and 90 marks in my that I got in my 10th boards. How what points can you do, what things can you do so that you got much more marks than these marks. So I am going to share my some mistakes that I did so that I got this much of marks, and why only I got 82 marks in English and above 90 in all other subjects. So I am going to cover all the points that you should do and keep in mind so that you score a good marks. So first, this video is helpful for all classes, mainly class 10th and class 12th. Please don't try to repeat these mistakes in your board exams and be aware of what is good and what is bad so that you can achieve good marks in the exams. So the very first mistake that I commit in my exam was I did not treated the English as a subject. I just thought it is a language and I can easily complete my English syllabus in the last 1 month of the before the exams. But this did not happen, because when we see in the last month we see the whole syllabus that is too vast, and we try to revise that syllabus except of starting this syllabus. So what happens, we just ignore this or and at that time also, and just we leave this English subject for the gap days, means 2 to 3 days that we got between the exams. And when we complete the syllabus in that 2 to 3 days, many things we left unread, and that is the major mistake that we commit in the preparation and got less marks. So don't try to keep this subject for the last, but still you are having a good time, so just start your preparation with English through, because every worth of every marks is equal, no matter it is of English or it is of any other subjects. So please don't try to ignore. Second mistake that I did was I never focused on the poem section. So you just don't do this mistake again, because poems are very much important and they need a little more attention than the chapter portion. That means the because in chapter we can write any thing by our heart, but in the poem we can't do that like that, because the language of poem is somehow typical, and we need to understand the what is poet wants to tell us, because that is what examiner is going to check in our copy. Is that we know what poet said clearly, or we are just manipulating the things. So please don't do that. Read the poems heartily and understand what the poet exactly wants to tell you, so that you can write good answers in your board exams. Third mistake what I did was I mainly read the summaries of the chapters. That is a very big mistake we mainly commit in the preparation, because by doing so we do not go through the chapters, and many important points that may be asked in the exams we do not read those. So what happens, when we do not clarify our answers in the exams, the examiner thought that he did not read the chapters, or he is not having a good command of the subject, and his mood changes and he cuts our marks. So please don't try to read only the summary. You are having time, just go through the chapters, read those chapters heartily, and do give your best in the exams. So I recommend you not only read the summaries but go through the fourth mistake what I did was I never practiced questions and question papers like last year question papers. What happens, when we do not practice questions, we are not having the idea how to write the answers in the exams, and by doing so we just give our views on the chapter, leaving behind the main important facts of the chapter. So what happens, just examiner sees the answers and give average marks to our answers, because what you is going to find he did not get in the answers. So don't do these mistakes, just practice questions, and it is very important for 10th class to do 5 to 10 previous years question papers, because there is a grammar section that is going to come in your exams, and you will have a command on the grammar section by doing the last year question papers. So please do these things, practice questions and last year question papers, so you could have a good command on the And the fifth mistake what I did was I do not follow the word limit on in the exams and do some cuttings in the exams. What happens when we do not follow the word limits? The examiner thought that he is not having the command in the subjects or in the topics. He is just manipulating the things and trying to roll out the things. So what happens when this happens? He do not give us a good marks, but he just give us average or below average marks. So what happens, even doing the best in the rest of the paper, a small portion of our paper in which we do not follow the limits or do cuttings in our exams, the mind of the examiner sets out of our paper and he just give us average marking in the whole paper. So please don't repeat these mistakes. Try your level best to give what the best you can give in your exams. You all have liked the videos. It will help a lot to you all, so please don't repeat this mistakes and just examine these all things in your pre-boards, because they are going to come early in few days. So please examine yourself in the pre-boards, and if you like the video, you can subscribe the channel to stay connected, and soon I will bring the videos on other subjects. So thank you guys, thank you very much.